40 frets.
It has to have 40 frets because it's more than anybody else has got.
Right, and this weird shape.
Yes.
Which
these are spaceships. When we were kids, the big thing on the news was all the science fiction. This is Fireball XL5 with strings on it. It's the Apollo mission with strings on it. It's the Vostok rocket with strings on. This is what's going on. These were the things that were inspiring us. People walking around in space, for heaven's sake, and huge, great rockets, and not to mention the weaponry. So yeah, it's that.
Okay, tell me about the equipment on the guitar.
Right.
Start at the top.
Start at the top. At the top, we have Planet Waves machine heads, and they are called auto trim machine heads. And what they do, they're a locking machine head. So we'll feed the string through the head, lock the string up, and then when you turn the machine head to tune the string, it snips the end off for you, right? So there's no snips involved; it does it itself, right? That's it. Probably the greatest tuning machine device ever invented, and we certainly use those. That's what we do.
Right.
From there, we go here. This is actually a locking nut for the Carlos tremolo system. But on other models that we do, there are roller nuts predominantly, which we favour because it assists us bending and stuff like that. You've got 40 steel frets. You've got a reinforced neck. You've got a through body construction, so it's one piece of wood all the way. Okay, this is enormous sustain. Enormous sustain. Coming down here, you've got a beautiful pickup by an English company, and it's called the English company is called the Bare Knuckle pickup company, and this is actually one of their crawler varieties because it was a cleaner pickup, one of the cleaner pickups that they do. That's a splittable pickup. This tremolo system doesn't have to be a Carla. We also do these guitars with Floyd Rose, and we also do them with a hardtail bridge as well for people who just want an uncomplicated life. The centralised control panel contains a volume control and a tone control, as on anything else, but you can split the pickup by pressing the button, and this is the volume control. And you've then rendered the humbucking pickup into just a single coil, and you've got a whole other suite of tones available to you on that basis. You've got a really intriguing system whereby if you plug the jack socket into this socket here, which is mounted on the floor, on the side of the guitar rather, it doesn't hit the floor when you put the guitar down. So it doesn't compromise any of the electronics in any way. There are two buttons on the back, as you can see. This basically, they serve as feet, so you don't need a guitar stand. It will stand squarely on the ground, and just lean it on something. It'll be fine, absolutely fine.
What about the wood you've made it out of?
The wood is a piece of maple from top to bottom, and it's American rock maple. The body sides, in this case, are mahogany, so it's actually quite heavy, it's quite chunky. But we also use alder and we use ash. The fretboard is made from Indian rosewood, and they're all Indian rosewood. It's just the best fretboard you can buy. It's soft, it's forgiving, but it leaves you with your fingers intact after 3 hours of playing, which is nice. Whereas a maple board tends to be very, very hard. So we prefer the rosewood. On the back of the guitar, you've got the company flag, which is the Trident logo. You've got the company name, the Lyrae Divinity, and you've got the name of the guitar. And every guitar is named after an archangel. In this case, it's Michael. So say hello to Michael. That's Michael. And that's basically what we've got. The colour of the guitar is peculiar to the name. So Michael is always purple. It has a purple flash down the sides and around the back. Not on the top, not on the back, but just around the sides. And I'm hoping you enjoy that particular aesthetic. It's something I'm quite proud of.
Well, that sounds like a good introduction. So, Peter Benedict Gallagher, when did you first start playing the guitar?
When I first started playing guitar, I was 14 years of age in secondary school. And there was a lad called Sean Carter, and he played the guitar. And I sort of basically just tagged along and insisted that he show me how to do it. And he did, bless him. So then my parents got involved, and the rest is history, as they say.
So history having jumped forward, why have you developed this very interesting instrument?
Okay. This stems from a desire sort of halfway through the midlife crisis. It was kind of flash, really. And I realised that if I didn't do anything about the childhood dreams, the drawings that were in the back of your maths book and your English book, and these were just of spaceships with strings on. And that's what I've built. Because if you don't do it now, you'll never do it. And I'm kind of like over the hill, and I'm headed in the wrong direction. I'm downwards into the ground. So you've got to do it because, and that's basically why I've done it.
So this
is that a good explanation?
This is the fulfilment of a childhood
exactly dream. So, precisely so. Is turning those drawings into reality.
Right. So this has been with you all of your life?
Yes.